This is the paper 2020 May-June summer paper, paper 2-1. No, here we are doing topic data manipulation, that is databases part in paper 2-1. Now I will go to the section of it. Here is the one, task 3, databases. You're now going to prepare some reports. Dates are to be imported in the format of day, month, year. Okay, so day, month, year for first day, then month, then year format. Here, step 20. Using a suitable database package, import the file j2120 res.csv. We have to import this file contents into MS Access software. So for that reason, we have to keep open Access, MS Access. All we are doing using Access, MS Access software. Take a blank database and just you can rename it to a relevant one. Since it's 2020, I'll take 2020 Access. Okay, by default the table opens up, that you can close it. Now we are going to import a J2021, no sorry, 2120, I guess, right? 2120 file. Okay, now for that, external data, new data source, from file, text file. Here just click on browse and you have to go to your folder where you save this all the files related to 2020. Here is the one, the folder May-June and paper 2-1. In this we have this res. Can you see there, J2120? Just double click that. Here is the path. Yes, it's a res. Now, okay, it picks up all the contents from that file. This is all the contents. This is called .csv file, comma separated values. So after each comma means between two commas, that is one value, and every comma forms one column when we get it in the table format. Here is the one, see, it's divided into columns, all the data. Now take first row contains field names. Next, now first column has been selected, that's something entry ID. Then just select on click on advanced. Here are the data types, field names and data types. So we're going to set this checking in the question paper. See that, field names, data types. So entry ID, last name, first name, clap, category code, all these 5 are just text. Okay, now what I'll do over here, short text, we don't have just text data type, but we have a short text. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5, tell category code, it's fine. Okay, let's keep it. Now what's next? Birth date, date time, age, number, and lapse also number. Okay, now let's check that. This birth date is date and time. Age is just an integer we can take. Long integer takes a very big number, and for the age we don't need that much big number, right? It goes in lakhs, you know, it goes in millions. That long integer, it goes in millions, so we don't need such a big number format. So just take an integer, it starts from 0. Now what's another one? Lapse is also another integer, just take an integer. Now race time is date and time, and time you see there, hours, minutes, and seconds. This format we're gonna set. Okay, that will set later. Event rank is a text, and points number, race number is also an integer. Okay, fine. Race time, it's specifically a race time. It's a date time we have, particularly time we don't have, just we have date time. Okay, and event ranks short text, fine, and points are in an integer, and race number as well, it's an integer, fine. And what about the license? License is a boolean or logical type, where we get the values in yes, no, or true or false type. So here we have for the license we have a data type that's called yes, no. Okay, we have yes, no data type. We don't have boolean or logical data type. Instead we have yes, no. Okay, we set everything over here, and where is that? The race time. No, you see the race time that we have to set in hours, minutes, right? First hours, minutes, then seconds, two digits each. Okay, fine. That will set in design view of the database. Okay, now click next. Do we have any primary key? Let's check that. Yes, entry ID we have to set as a primary key, and we have to save the data. Here choose my own primary key, and entry ID, since it's a first column, it's appearing over there. Okay, so next, and then we're gonna finish it. Close. Here is the data. A lot of data is there. Okay, just reducing the width so that I can see all the data. Points, race number, license. If you're getting like this, all check box, so that will change it. I guess the club is a very big one. Okay, fine. Now I can adjust that. I can see the whole data here in one page. I don't have anything that side. Okay, now what we're gonna do next? Evidence 5. Take a screenshot showing the primary key, field names, and data types used in this table. Okay, now for that reason, just save the data, and home, view, design view. Here you see all the primary key over here, and rest all data types. Yes, that's what it is said in the question paper. Field names and data types. Yes, here are the field names and data types, and the primary key as well over here. We can show this by highlighting it as well. Okay, so now let's take a screenshot of it. I'm using light shot. Now press print screen button. Just select whole till the bottom like this. Okay, now I will highlight my primary key. Here is my primary key, showing the key symbol in front of the column name. That's a primary key. Okay, and now just copy this and go to your evidence. Where is my evidence? In my folder, this is the evidence. Yeah, I did not prepare my evidence file. It's fine. Okay, here is the place 5th. It is evidence file. Just paste it there. You can prepare your evidence file. Okay, fine. Next, this is all done, and you see here, and now let me just close this. Close from here. Okay, I have to get this license in a yes no type. Okay, this has to be yes no type. For that, just click on table fields. Data type is yes no. Change to short text. Change that to short text. All yes only, I guess. Everything is yes. Okay, save the data. Now let's get back. 21 step. Import the file J2120 categories.csv as a new table in your database. Okay, another table we have to import. Now, what was the file name? 2120 categories, and the cat code as a primary key we have to set, and rest all the data we have to keep as it is. There are no data types to set or adjust and all. Fine, just we will import as it is. Now let me close this. I saved it, close. Now again another repetition of importing data. External data, new data source, from file, text file. Browse. Now it will directly open there in my folder. And now this time categorize. Okay, see how, look at that. Now this is the data in that. Next, first row contains field names. Next, now here we are not going to set any data type, just move on. Next, only the primary key we have to set. Choose my own primary key, and that is cat code is the primary key. Next, and then we're going to close it. Now this is the categories. Yes, how many? 24 records are there. Save the data. Okay, now what's next? Create a one-to-many relationship between category code in the categories table and the cat code in the race table. And then we have to take evidence 6, screenshot showing the type of relationship between the two tables. Okay, now what I'm going to do, just I save this and close this. I have to work on now the relationships. Okay, so now let's start. Database tools, relationships. Pick 2 tables, then close it. These are the 2 tables. I have to set a relation on. Now category code to cat code. Cat code here, cat code here. So this is a primary key over here. This is a non-key over here. So this is one, this is many. Fine. So that's what it is said. What is the cat code? Between cat code in the categories table and cat code in race table. Cat code in race table. This is this is a race table. Okay, so just click and hold down and drag it to cat code of the race. Can you see over here? Category code, cat code, and this is one-to-many relationship. Let's enforce the referential integrity and create. Okay, this is called one-to-many. This is one, and to infinite it's many. Okay, now as an evidence, now we set the relationship over. One-to-many relationship is being set. We have to go for the evidence. So just double click on that link and your dialog will open up there. Just keep it at the bottom of the relationship setting. Then now let's take a screenshot. Click, press print screen button and take the screenshot like this. Okay, even you can highlight where is your type of relationship. Specifically it is said type of relationship. See this, this is the relationship. Okay, now take a copy, go to your evidence, and as evidence 6 over here. Yes, is it clear? Yeah. Now 21 is done. 22 step. Enter the following details as a new record in the race table. Oh, it's really big, so many details. Now let's see. This is done. Okay, close. Yes, you're gonna save it. Now I have to open raise table and go to the bottom. You see 834 records. Keep that in mind. Last record is 834, and the record we're going to enter should be 835. Okay, so let's enter that, all the details. XC0657. Part-1. Shimmy. Bike runners. SV 19 PM. 25/09/1958. The format changes as per this setting. Then 61/4. Then whatever the time, 1:15:26. 590/1162. This is 5. This is 90/1162. Oh, sorry. 1162. And the last line is yes. Okay, done. Just save it. Okay, check for just errors there. Then just save it. Now you see whether our record is added or not. Just now the last record is selected, that's 835. Yes, it's been added now. Okay, this is done. What's next? Okay, next, check your data entry errors and save the data. Fine, we saved it. 23. This is what report we are going to create. That will be done in the next session. This is end of the part 1.